Hi there. My name's Mary, and I'm coming to you from the children's room at the Portland Public Library in Portland, Maine. And we are continuing to celebrate Black History Month. But as Sarah Marriott told everyone, it's not the only month to celebrate people, particularly Black Americans. We should be celebrating them all year round. So, today we're going to be talking about probably the most famous athlete of the 1930s. This is the story of Jesse Owens, fastest man alive. This book was written by Carole Boston Weatherford, and illustrations are by Eric Velasquez. The book was published in 2007 by Walker and Company. Jesse Owens, fastest man alive. On your mark. Ready, set, go. Go from cotton fields to city sidewalks, from sickly child to keen competitor, from second-class citizen to first place finish. Go, Jesse, go. Trounce Jim Crow. Run as fast as your feet can fly, as far as your dreams will reach. Go across the ocean, bearing America's hopes. Go to the Olympics. Know that you will win. Willkommen. Welcome to Berlin, city of the future, Germany's jewel. See cars zipping on autobahns, zeppelins amidst clouds, and a television, the first you've seen. Flickering, fuzzy gray pictures. Make yourself at home in the Olympic Village. Taste bratwurst. Enjoy the bands and fireworks. But know that Nazi flags on storefronts do not fly for you. Hitler does not want your kind here, does not believe you belong. Prove him wrong. Beyond Berlin. Do not look beyond Berlin. You are not meant to see the concentration camps that hold the free-thinking souls who dared to challenge Hitler's rise. You are not meant to hear guns firing far away. Still you sense the evil. For Hitler, these Olympics are not mere games, but a chance to show Germany's power to the world. Hitler's hatred is a time bomb. You hear it tick, tick, ticking as his armies march by. This is not war, not yet. For now, you will face him on the field. countdown to competition. You have just days to work off your wobbly sea legs and regain your footing on dry land. Just days to find new track shoes to replace the ones you lost. In New York, just days to learn a few German phrases to charm the autograph hounds, young fans who tap your dormitory window. They don't care what Hitler thinks, and neither do you. Opening ceremony. As you enter the stadium before a crowd of thousands, remember your mother's words. Put your best foot forward. How you wish she were here. Dozens of flags file past Hitler's viewing box. Some delegations return his Nazi salute and dip their banners, but not the Americans. Stars and stripes remained upright as Germans stamp their feet in anger. Your heart races. The parade marches on. Then the torch that crossed 7 nations lights the flame to let the games begin. Your face glows. Only your goal is grander than this moment. Medal number 1, the 100-meter dash. Neither rain nor a muddy track can douse your spirits today. With 5 other sprinters, American, German, Swedish, Dutch, you throw down your trowel, coil into a crouch, and await the starting pistol. Your every muscle listens. Bang! You spring forward, striding in perfect rhythm, keeping pace with the other 5, pumping faster, faster. Halfway through, you glide past your teammate, crossing the finish line in just over 10 seconds. Record time. You win the race, an untold hearts. On the victory stand. During your victory lap, the crowd cheers. Yes, sir, Owens, yes, sir, Owens. As once again, at once crowning a brown-skinned hero and toppling Hitler's hopes for Germany to sweep the games. Later, you climb the victory stand. A laurel wreath circles your head, and the star-spangled banner rings in your ears as the American flag is raised. You fight back tears. Hitler stays away that day, preferring to congratulate no one than to shake black hands. That is his loss. In the leader's glaring absence, you do not miss for one moment bowing to his stiff salute. You hold your head high, opening your arms to the adoring fans. Headlines. After you clinched the gold, 100 cameras flash. Your name is on newsman's lips. Fast fingers tap typewriters, pecking praise from Paris to Pittsburgh. The writers rave, calling you the Black Arrow, Black Bullet, Black Panther, Whirlwind. Presses around the world rush extra editions. Headlines hailing your new record leave readers breathless. But you cannot let fame swell your head or fog your sight. You have races yet to run and history still to write. A leap of friendship. Tall, blonde, blue-eyed, Luz Long limbers up will you look on. The German leaps and alights, landing in the finals for the jump that bears his name. You jog to shake the jitters, warm the muscles, and loosen joints. But when you take off the judge's rule, you foul twice. Once more will mean elimination. Long lends advice. Play it safe. Make a mark before the board and jump from there. Heeding his wisdom, you sail to the pit, nearly 26 feet, record distance, one step closer to a medal. Medal number 2, the long jump finals. Finally, Long versus Owens, German and American, head to head in the long jump finals. Long flows through his jump, flying as if on a trapeze. You run through yours like an airplane at takeoff. Inch by inch, you and Long push each other farther than man has ever jumped. Between jumps, you shake hands. The lead shifts back and forth as you and Long leap past each other. Records stand but around, then fall beneath winged feet. In the end, you soar to a second gold medal, but Long is no sore loser. He slaps your back, sealing the bond between you. You two talk into the night, new friendship, richer than gold. Medal number 3, the 500-meter finals. From the sidelines, you study the starter and notice his knees twitch before he pulls the trigger. That will be your edge. In the starting position, you eye those telltale knees. The pistol fires, you bolt from the starting line, feet barely brushing the track. You round the curve, a racehorse, trailed by thoroughbreds. 5 yards ahead of your teammate, you burst through the tape and into the record books. Rain drenches the victory stand. Fans shower you with cheers. Medal number 4, the 400-meter relay. With 3 gold medals, you could rest on your records, but the Germans have saved their fastest for last. Your coaches need a secret weapon, you. You run the first leg of the relay, passing the baton and the lead to the next runner. By the finish line, the race and your 4th medal are won. Who'd have thought that a sharecropper's son, the grandson of slaves, would crush Hitler's pride Who knew that you would trample German might like a clod of dirt in a field of glory? Who'd have thought your star would burn so bright? A hero's welcome. In London, you board the Queen Mary, a floating palace. Your family meets the ocean liner in New York Harbor, and Pop Riley, your old coach, greets you at the dock. Their hugs wrap you with pride. Tap dancer Bojangles whisks you uptown. Harlem toasts you. Parading up Broadway with your team, you wave from the lead car like a prince. Ticker tape streams from skyscrapers, and for a few miles, the world is at your feet. The records that you set stand for 25 years, proving that you truly were the fastest man on earth. Jesse beyond the track. Jesse Owens, the first American track and field athlete to win 4 gold medals in a single Olympics, is one of the most famous Olympic champions of all time. The son of a sharecropper and the grandson of a slave, James Cleveland Owens was born in 1913 in Oakville, Alabama. Known to his family as JC, he grew up poor and sickly. The Owens family moved to Cleveland, Ohio when JC was 8 years old. At his new school, his teacher mistook his nickname for Jesse, and the name stuck. In Cleveland, Jesse's family was still poor, so young Jesse worked odd jobs in his spare time. During gym class, Coach Charlie Riley timed Jesse on the 60-yard dash. Impressed by his speed, the coach invited Jesse to join the track team. Because Jesse had to work after school, Riley coached Jesse in the morning. In 1928, Jesse's high jump and long jump, then known as the running broad jump, set junior high school world records. In high school, he set a world record in the 100-yard dash and was recruited by many colleges and universities. Jesse chose to attend Ohio State University. As an African-American student, he was barred from the dormitories and had to live off campus. On the road with the track team, he had to stay in black hotels and eat at black restaurants. But segregation did not slow him. In 1935, despite injuries, Jesse set world records in the long jump, 220-yard dash, and 220-yard low hurdles. He also tied the record in the 100-yard dash. That same year, he married his childhood sweetheart, Ruth Solomon. They eventually had 3 daughters. By 1936, Jesse had qualified for the United States track and field team and was a favorite for the Olympics in Berlin. At the time, Germany was ruled by Adolf Hitler, a powerful Nazi dictator whose hatred of Jews, Catholics, Jehovah's Witnesses, gypsies, communists, homosexuals, the disabled, and other non-Aryans soon sparked World War II. Hitler was sure that German athletes whom he deemed superior would dominate the Olympics. Jesse Owens dashed Hitler's hopes by winning the 100-meter dash, the 200-meter dash, the 400-meter relay, and the long jump. To Hitler's horror, the German spectators cheered Jesse on. In Berlin, he set 2 Olympic records and a world record for the long jump that stood for 25 years. He had shown that hard work, talent, and determination, regardless of the color of your skin, could triumph. Back in the United States, Jesse was honored with a New York ticker tape parade. Because he was African American, however, he did not get an endorsement deal as a paid company spokesperson. To support his family, he dropped out of college and ran races for money. He raced people, cars, motorcycles, and racehorses. Later, Jesse was Cleveland's playground director, a sought-after speaker, and the owner of a public relations firm. In 1976, President Gerald Ford awarded Jesse Owens the Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor. Jesse died in 1980. The Jesse Owens Foundation, which he formed to help underprivileged youth, still operates today. And this has been the story of Jesse Owens, fastest man alive. It was written by Carole Boston Weatherford and illustrated by Eric Velasquez. And it was published in 2007 by Walker and Company. My name is Mary, and I'm coming to you from the Portland Public Library in Portland, Maine. And please join us again tomorrow for our next biography of an outstanding Black American.